What's good and what up? It's your brother SamAnt. Here at Viral Hip Hop News. Do me a favor, family, before we get started with the content. Y'all know what to do. Go up top and hit that like button. Alright, so by now, if you haven't heard already, Kodak Black was on Hot 97 Ebro in the morning yesterday talking about the album, talking about the new releases. Ebro wanted to talk about his legal issues, where then Kodak Black took a little exception to that, which led to him walking out. People were kind of attributing it to the Birdman Breakfast Club whole situation. I'm going to play a little bit of a clip of what happened, and then I'm going to come back with my 1-2, because I got a lot to say about this. So I'll come back with my 1-2 after we hear what we have to hear. Let's go.
Look, man, at this point, it's a pleasure to meet you, man. Looking at all your cases and everything you've been through, and I know the recent one right now is very sensitive. And with respect to, everybody involved in that case, we can't get into details today. But, we take sexual assault here serious. And we can't, get into details, but we hope, to have you back so we can have a deeper conversation about that, because, this is a serious topic. And we're hearing these stories a lot. You seem upset that I brought it up.
I feel like sometimes when niggas like we going through shit, like y'all be entertained by bullshit. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. So it's like, change the subject. I'm finna walk out.
We don't have to talk about nothing else. We could be done right here.
All right, I'm going.
I don't know. People don't tell me what to talk about on my show.
That's a bummer.
All right, so there was a little bit of the interview, about a minute clip. It's about a 17-minute long interview. Ebro in the morning dropped on his Twitter or one of his social media accounts that he was attempting to have a balanced interview with Kodak Black, but he will not be punked. I'm paraphrasing right now. He's going to ask the serious questions about the allegations, et cetera, et cetera. Now, if you don't know, Kodak Black is up for some pretty serious sexual assault allegations that should not be messed with, should not be laughed or joked about. These are very serious allegations. Ebro knew that. Kodak knew that. Peter Rosenberg knew that. Laura Stiles knew that. Everyone at Hot 97 knew the situation that he was involved in. And you hear a lot of people right now coming to the aid of Ebro, saying he was a journalist. Kodak Black should have got some kind of interview, training, things like that. Well, this is why I'm going to tell you Ebro was on some absolute fuck shit. Soon as Kodak Black walked into the building, you got this weird energy with Ebro, as though he didn't want him in there. He brought up the interview with the Breakfast Club. We had a mask on years ago. Kodak Black has done a number of interviews over the last couple of weeks promoting the album. He's been very personable. He has his own unique style, personality. With that being said, he hasn't walked out of any interview. Peter Rosenberg asking questions, Laura Stiles asking questions. They seem to be warming Kodak Black up. Everything's going smooth, even though he has his own style and how he answers questions, But it seemed like Ebro was poking, and dare I say, setting this situation up right in front of our eyes. Now, we all know that Hot 97 has had his long-standing battle with the Breakfast Club. 105.1 has been getting their asses kicked by 105.1 for a number of years now. Now they're getting their ass whipped by Joe Budden podcast, Uncensored podcast, you name it. If there's anybody doing hip-hop out there on YouTube or in the media world, Hot 97 is falling behind them, and they've gotten a lot of slack. In particular, Ebro, he's on social media. He hears the rumbles. He hears the whispers. Seemed like they were trying to kind of change the time, bringing some newer artists in, something that they haven't historically done. And then Ebro pokes. Ebro jabs at the situation, almost forcing Kodak Black to kind of have his hand like, I can't talk about this, whether it be legal or not. I'm not going to talk about this. And then Ebro goes ahead and says, well, if you want to go ahead and get out. On some fuck shit. It was some fuck shit. It looked like it was some clout. Even though he'll denounce clout, denounce all the things that these new cats do nowadays in his old, bitter-ass kind of way, he tries and thrives to do these things too. So in my opinion, Ebro was trying to troll this situation. Ebro was wrong in this situation. Now, do I condone the allegations against Kodak Black? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. As a matter of fact, I'm going to play a clip of the Uncensored podcast where Old God and we had a discussion about this conversation. I'll play that at the back end of the video. But I will stand by my words. Ebro was on some fuck shit. This is why you see a lot of new artists not going up to Hot 97. This is why Hot 97 is at the back of the line when it comes to this hip-hop shit. And that's no disrespect to Peter Rosenberg, Laura Stiles, or even Ebro, because they're legends in this game. They have a lot of knowledge in hip-hop, and it's a shame that because they can't get over their old, prehistoric cavemanish ways that they're going to lose out in ratings, and we might not see him around real soon. That's just my 1-2. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know right now what you think of this conversation between Ebro and Kodak Black. Let me know right now. Also, in the description box, you'll see links to our Twitter, IG, all the pages that SamAnt, CEO of Viral Hip Hop News, runs. SamAnt Uncut, Push Up with SamAnt, and of course, the Uncensored True podcast with my brother Oh God over at Hip Hop News Uncensored. Make sure you stick around for our commentary involving this Kodak Black situation. Always trying to keep it raw, real, and cut here at Viral Hip Hop News. Until next time, until next story, I sincerely appreciate each and every one of y'all. And I'm out of here, man. Peace.
Now, in April 2017, Kodak Black was indicted on a sexual assault charge. It's saying that it happened in Florence, South Carolina, at the Comfort Inn and Suites. He was arrested actually 10 months later after the incident. Now, according to the warrant obtained by the Sun Sentinel, they're saying that Kodak Black forced the victim onto the floor. He removed her underwear, licked her vagina, and then put his penis into the victim's vagina. Now, the victim is allegedly, 21 years old. And, they supposedly have evidence, and they're saying pretty much if he is convicted, he can face up to 30 years in prison. SamAnt, what do you think about this with Kodak Black? Trial going down in April sometime.
So we don't want to talk too crazy on it and be over opinionated on it because all of this stuff is ongoing. But damn,
crazy.
Damn, man, you got to do better. That's you got to do better. And no fame, no status in rap or music condones any act like that when it comes to women. No one condones that. And it's just you got to do better, man. Hopefully, I don't even want to say hopefully it's not true because you don't want to even paint the pictures though a woman is lying in a situation, even though it happens.
Yeah,
it happens. It's happened throughout time. We've seen a lot of it happen in 2018, but this doesn't look good. If they got substantial evidence and this could put him behind bars, it's just like another learning lesson, kind of like your 6ix9ine. First off, watch what you do on social media. Second of all, don't think you're above not getting put behind these cages just because you got a couple of dollars now.
Mm-hmm. They say, okay, police say the Octave also bit the woman on the neck and chest. A sexual assault kit confirmed the injuries, and the woman identified Kodak Black as her attack. So that's pretty much saying that they got some, but that was the whole thing with the Charlemagne. Yeah,
exactly.
The Charlemagne case. It was the
exactly.
So it's just like, ouch. Ouch.
You put it right on the head. It reminded me of that right direct.
Yeah.
As soon as you said the DNA kit and they brought that out. Okay, now we got some evidence. Now we got some things that can go. There's no doubt that this happened. If this comes out in court, it's like, man, it's only so much you can defend. And we've said numerous times we don't want to see anybody go to jail with the exception of rapists, people who kill unjustly, and people who violate children. And he may fall under one of those things. So it is what it is.
Yes, sir. But you're tuned into the